Hello students.
Hello, sir.
How are you all?
Fine, sir.
In our last class, we discussed factorization of algebraic expressions. Okay, while we discussed this, we come across certain terms like factor, then prime factors, common factor,
Irreducible factors.
very good.
Irreducible factors.
Even when we discussed about factorization, methods of factorization,
Yes, sir.
we discussed about factorization by
Algebraic
by common terms or
By
common factors,
by group terms.
by grouping,
Terms.
okay,
By
and third one is by using
using
identities.
identity.
Okay, na? These are the three methods we use for finding factorization. Now, one by one, you read these terms. Start.
Factor, prime factor, common factor, irreducible factor,
Hmm.
by common factor, by grouping,
Grouping.
by using identities.
Okay, good. Next. Nagendra.
Factor, prime factor, common factor, irreducible factor,
Irreducible factor.
irreducible factor. By common factor, by grouping, by using identities.
Means actually you have to understand it like factorization we are doing, right? For factorization we are doing these things. Means factorization by common factors,
Factorization by grouping,
factorization by using identities. Okay, na? Next.
Factors, prime factors, common factor, irreducible factors, irreducible factors,
Let him.
irreducible factors,
Very good.
factorization by common factor, by grouping factor, by using factor,
By using identities. Next.
Factor, prime factor, common factor, irreducible factors, by common factors, by grouping, by using identity.
Good. Next.
Identities.
Factors. Prime factor, common factor,
Irreducible.
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 Irreducible. Don't bull.
irreducible,
Irreducible means cannot be reduced further. Means cannot be split further into factors. Right?
Yes, sir.
by common factor,
Common factors.
by common factors, by grouping, by using identities.
Good. Next.
Factor, prime factor, common factor, irreducible factor,
Very good.
by common factors, by grouping, by using identities.
Very good. Next.
Factor, prime factor,
Common
Common factor.
common factor, irreducible factor, factorization
by common factors, by grouping, by using identities.
Good. Next.
Factor, prime factor, common factor, irreducible factor, prime factorization by common factors, by grouping, by using identities.
Good. Right? Means these are the terms which we discussed in the class, and these are the methods by which we are going to learn. Now, we have learnt the terms, correct? Now, morning we discussed some of the expressions. I gave you some of the expressions, correct? Everyone is having the card. For example, I gave you 7xy. So in this I can say that 7 is a factor of 7xy. Even I can say x is a factor of 7xy. Y is a factor of
7xy.
okay. 7 is a factor of 7xy. X is a factor of 7xy.
Y is a factor of 7xy.
Okay, na? Right? You read it.
7 is a factor of 7xy, x is a factor of 7xy, y is a factor of 7xy.
Next.
7 is a factor of 7xy, x is a factor of 7xy, y is a factor of 7xy.
Good.
7 is a factor of 7xy,
X
is a factor of 7xy, y is a factor of 7xy.
Good.
7 is factor of 7xy, x is factor of 7xy, y is factor of 7xy.
Good. Next.
7 is a factor of 7xy, x is a factor of 7xy, y is a factor of 7xy.
Good. Next.
7 is a factor of 7xy, x is a factor of 7xy, y is a factor of 7xy.
Good.
7 is a factor of y, 7xy. 7 is a factor of 7xy. X is a factor of 7xy. Y is a factor of 7xy.
Good.
7 is a factor of 7xy, x is a factor of 7xy, y is a factor of 7xy.
Okay. Right. Now I'm going to give you a small task. Here I wrote 7xy, then I wrote these terms. I wrote these sentences, correct? Like that, you have to write one sentence in your own, like this expression you have to write, and you have to list out all the factors like this. Okay, na? 2 members, again you can make it like a group. You people can discuss. Do it now. Write it in your notebook. This expression I am not giving now. You write any expression of your own. You write some expression, algebraic expression, you write any expression, and then write sentences like this. Write it now. So you can discuss with your friend. You can discuss with your friend and you can write. You take one, and for that you have to write like this. Good. For this you have to split it into prime factors, no? If you take any composite number, you have to split it into factors further. Okay, for this you have to split it into factors. 8 is not a prime number, correct? Of course you can say 8 is a factor, because we are not saying prime factor. You can say for this you write 8 is a factor of 8xyz. X, right, like that you write the sentences. Good, smart enough. 3 is a factor of 3xy, x is a factor of 3xy, y is a factor of 3xy. Okay, I gave you morning one card, no? Where is it card? Y is a factor of 9xy, x is a factor, y is a factor. Good. For this you write. Correct. Good. Correct. 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 This is different. This is different. This y square is there. You take some other factor. You write something in your own. Correct. Good. Good. Correct. Correct. Right. Okay.
Right. 12 తీసుకుంటున్నాం factorial కదా ఇది తీసుకో.
Okay. And actually, if suppose you considered any composite number like 8, 9, something like that, you can split it into factors further. Suppose it is 9, you can write like 3 into 3. Or suppose if it is 12, 2 into 6. Or 2 into 2 into 3. Then you can say 2 is a factor of say 12xy, like that. Okay. And even not only this, even you can take some terms like x square yz. Here no numerical coefficient, correct? There is no numerical coefficient. Okay, x square yz. So what are the factors of x square yz? X, y, z. So how do we say x is a factor of x square yz? X square yz. Y is a factor of x square yz. Z is a factor of x square yz. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do we go for factorization by grouping? Now I am going to show you. Already we discussed the factorization can be done in different ways, by taking the common terms, by grouping. Okay. Now by grouping, just I will show you one model problem. The problem is given like this: 3ab plus 3a plus 2b plus 2. What is given there? 3a plus 2b plus 2. We are saying by grouping. Grouping means two terms I will make like one group. Which two terms are to be selected means where I find some common factors. Here suppose I consider this and this, b is common. If I take this and this, I don't have any common factor, correct? So we have to choose two numbers or two terms where there is some common factor. Okay, what are the things that we can take? For example, we can take these two common. 3ab means 3 into a into b plus 3 into a plus 2 into b plus 2 means 2 into 1. Okay, 2 means 2 into 1. 2 1 are 2. 1 is a factor for every expression, every number we discussed. Now first you try to identify common factors only in these two terms. 3 is a common factor. A is a common factor. Here you don't find any term. Here all the terms are common. So here even I can take into 1.
Okay, sir.
When all the terms are common factors, I don't find any other term or extra term, we take 1. Now what can be taken common? 3 into a can be taken common.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 3a I took common. So after taking 3 and a common, what is left here? B. And the sign is plus. Here
1 to 1.
actually into 1 means 1 is I am taking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you understand why did I write this one? If it is not there, we feel like okay, 3 into a already I took common. So that's why like 1 is every time we don't write. Even for 7xyz also, 1 is a factor of 7xyz.
Yes, sir.
1 is a factor for every expression. But every time we don't write 1. Whenever it is needed, only at the time we write. Here I need because both are common factors. So I write into 1. So that I take again plus 2b means 2 into b. What is common in these two? 2 is common. 2 into what is left? B
Plus 1.
Here also the same thing. 2 if I write, 2 is common. I need one more factor. So into 1 I am writing.
Yes, sir.
Now you can understand here what do you mean by grouping. Actually when you take two terms, you get common factors. Okay. Again you can see that this b plus 1 is common in both.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This b plus 1 is present here. This b plus 1 is also present here. This is common in both.
Yes, sir.
So we take it common again.
3a.
So b plus 1 into what is left here?
3a.
3a plus 2.
Sir.
So these 4 terms, when factorized, I got how many factors? 2 factors. What are they? b plus 1 is a factor, 3a plus 2 is one factor. Okay, na? b plus 1 is one factor, 3a plus 2 is one factor. All of you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, note down this. This is factorization by grouping.
Grouping.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Right. Meanwhile, can anyone of you read that? You completed now? You read the steps.
3a plus 3ab plus 3a plus 2b plus 2.
Very good.
3 into a into b plus 3 into a into 1 plus 2 into b plus 2 into 1.
Very good.
3a into b plus 1 plus 2 into b plus 1.
Okay.
b plus 1 into 3a plus 2.
So here this b plus 1 is common factor.
factor.
It is common in both.
Both.
So we took it common. Then we get b plus 1 times 3a plus
3a
2. Okay. Right.
Sit down.
Now I will give you a problem of the same sort. Now you try it in your own.
Okay, sir.
అర్థమైందేమో తెలుసా?
Okay. 3ax plus 6xy
ప్లస్ 6xy
plus
6xy
8by
plus 8by
plus 4ab.
4ab.
ఫస్ట్ ఎయిట్.
3
You try.
a into b plus
బోత్
6.
You can select any
2
two.
నెంబర్ 2.
Okay. The only condition is there should be some common terms in both. You can pair. Like suppose if you want to take first and last. First we write these two terms side by side.
ఓకే సార్.
Do you understand what I'm saying here? If suppose if you want to take common for this and this, then these two terms first you have to write side by side plus whichever
side.
two terms. That's why we are saying grouping. Which two terms I want? First I write those two terms first,
Second.
then remaining two terms.
Terms.
We make them like groups.
ఓకే సార్.
That is what do you mean by grouping?
ప్లస్ ఫస్ట్ 4ab తీసుకున్నావా?
Which two terms we would like to take? First you decide.
ఫస్ట్ ఇది తీసుకున్నాం. 4 into a into b.
First check which term is common in both.
ఫస్ట్ ఈ 2 తీసుకున్న తర్వాత ఈ 2 కూడా రాయాలి కదా.
You can take first and last, you can take first and second,
Plus
like that. You have to
6xy.
search.
8by ఇది రాశాలి ఇక్కడ. నేను అంత రాస్తాను. కామన్ ఏముంది?
You see, we can
common
do
kada?
it in different ways. There is no rule that you have to take only these two terms.
ఏ కామన్ బై కామన్.
Suppose I can take these two terms. What is common in both? X is common. Correct? I can take this and this
Yes, sir.
because A is common. Right?
Yes, sir.
So I can choose this and this, or I can choose this and this.
Yes, sir.
Any two terms we can choose. Huh. 8 you can split in further, no?
Okay.
Here because it is 4.
Okay.
Okay, you see here, how do we write? 3ax means 3 into a into x plus 6. 6 we can write 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6, no? Prime factorization. 2 into 3 into x into y plus 8by is 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 into b into y plus 4 is 2 into 2 into a into b. First you write like this, then you will understand what is common. Okay, what is common in these two? 3 is common,
3 is common.
x is common. So what can be taken common? 3x times here
A
a plus 2 into y 2y.
2y.
Okay, na? Again plus here what is common? 2. Again 2 is common.
B
B is common.
common.
2 2s are 4. 4 into B 4b into
2 into
2 into y 2y plus
A.
a. Correct? Now you see a plus 2y, 2y plus a. Are they same or not?
Same.
So you can take it common. A plus 2y
Plus
into
3 into 3x plus 4b.
okay.
Yes, sir.
So a plus 2y into 3x plus 4b. How many factors are there?
2 factors.
2 factors. This is one factor. This is one factor. Okay, na? So this is the way in which we split this into factors. Okay. Here we are grouping the terms. Just simply whatever we discussed in the morning session, same just you have to continue. First number you split it into prime numbers, then the remaining terms you split it into irreducible factors, then you identify what is common in first two terms, next two terms. Again there will be one term will be common in both. You take it out, that's it. It is as simple as it is. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Now not one sum, because already I told you this is a practice session. You have to practice the problems. Now I am going to give you some problems, list of problems, right? You solve one by one and show it to me. Okay? If you need any help, you just raise your hand. I will come to your seat and I will explain that. Don't worry. You are trying to solve the problems, that's it. Just to follow the instructions, whatever the method which I discussed now. Just like morning, first you split them into factors. Each term you split into factors. You start from the first problem. Already morning I told you, no, same thing you are doing. Just
9x plus 9y.
same thing. You take the first problem.
First problem.
Someone of you read that first problem.
Sir.
Read that first problem.
Sir.
She will read. Okay, after that I will come to you.
Factorize each of the following by regrouping. First one, x square plus xy plus 9x plus 9y.
Okay. So just by seeing itself, you can identify what is common in both. First two terms you see. What are the first two terms?
X square plus
X square plus xy. X square means
2x.
x into x.
x into x. X square means x into x. Then
xy.
xy means x into y. What is common in both?
X.
So you write the same. You do it. You do it. If you write, you will understand that. Okay, x square is x into x. You write?
X into x.
If you write, you will understand that. X square means x into x
Plus common x.
plus xy means x into y.
X plus 9y.
Plus 9x means 9 into x. 9y means 9 into y. Plus is there. Good. X, you keep brackets. Not for this one. X is common. You took common, right? Common factor is taken out. What else is left? X plus this is into y. Plus here what is common? 9 is common. What else is left? X plus y. Again you can see that x plus y is common in both. X plus y. That's it. You try the second one in your own. What are you doing?
6xy.
That. Keep it here. What did you do? First step. What step you wrote like this, right? Next, I said, what is common here and here?
X, sir.
X. Right? Here in these two terms?
9.
9. First you take this x common. What is left here?
X plus y.
Plus in these two?
9. X plus y.
Again, what is common in both?
X plus y, sir.
X plus y, entire thing is common. Here what is left?
X.
That's it. Okay.
समझ में आया?
Both the x are not common, no, only one x is common. Here and here you find only one x, correct? X. What is left here?
X
Plus
plus y.
y. Plus here 9 is common, no?
No, yes sir. 9x plus y.
Again x plus y is common.
X plus y.
Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
You try it again, you will understand it.
Another numbers.
X plus y, what is this? X is, here x you took common, correct? What is left here? X
First x.
plus
This is into
y
x.
plus, again what is common? 9 is common. Here x,
Plus y. Sir, this is into
again you can see x plus y is common in both. X plus 9.
sir.
This is x plus 9, not plus, into. So now this is one factor, this is 6 is equal to 2 into 3, no? 2 and 3 are factors, like that x plus y into x plus 9.
Sir,
Then you call them factors.
if this is into
This one?
this is into
Right, what I observed is you people are getting a small confusion for intos, correct? That's why you are doing some mistakes. Let us do one thing. Don't get confused. This thing I will show you without putting the into. Actually, while coming to algebra, we do not use into symbol. Okay? The same thing, simply for your quick understanding, you see 3 into a into x, you write like this. You don't get any confusion. For x and into, you don't get any confusion. Plus 2 into, for 2 and 3, you have to write. For letters, x into y. Plus 2 into 2 into 2. For numbers, you write into b into y plus 2 into 2 into a into b. For alphabets, I am just using dot. Now, you don't get confusion between x and into symbol. For numbers you can take 3, x. 3x times a plus 2y plus again here 2 is common, this 2 is common, and
B
b is also
B
common.
is common.
So 4b times 2y plus a.
Plus A.
Okay na? A plus 2y, 2y plus a are the same.
Same.
So again we take it common. Into 3x plus 4b. This is into, actually we don't put into symbol here. 3x plus a plus 2y into 3x plus 4b, these two are the factors. So for x and y in between you don't put any into symbol so that you don't have any confusion. Simply put dot. Actually in algebra we don't use into symbol. Simply we put dot, or even sometimes we write xy like this. Even we don't put the dot also. Multiplication is almost similar to x, no? To avoid confusion, in numbers we use multiplication symbol. In algebra we put dot, or even sometimes we don't write, side by side we write. xy means you have to understand x into y. AB means
A into B.
PQ means
P into Q.
PQR means
P
P into Q into R. Okay na? Now you do it. Now you understood, no? Second one you try.
6xy minus 6xy 4y.
Good, correct. X only, no intos. Hmm. 6 you can write like 2 into 3, no? 6 you can split further, 2 into 3.
9 into 3 into
9 means 3 into 3, like that.
అలాగే హెడ్ నెక్స్ట్ 2 into 3 minus 3 into 3 x. మన x రాయరా?
Why there is x you took common? What is left here?
X.
X. Symbol plus. Here what is left?
Y.
Y. This is over. Plus what is common here and here? 3. 3. Here x is there, right?
Yes, sir.
So 3 3s are 9. I took common. What is left? X. Plus what is common? Y. Now what is common in both again? X plus Y. If you take common, what is left here?
X plus Y.
9.
9, sir.
Now this into this, these are two factors. These are two factors. This is one term in which there are two factors. Here two factors. Again you can say this is common. So we took common. Then x plus 9. Okay na?
Okay, sir.
You try the next one. Come on. You also understood that? 2 into 3 into x into y, good. Minus 2 into 2 into y, good. Plus 2 into 3. This is minus, no? Minus 3 into 3 into x, good. This is okay. Now you take common. You take common. You take these two. Same. You take pencil and put rounds. 2 is common. Y. Okay, you take them common and write the rest of the terms. 2y into bracket, remaining terms you write.
2 into
Okay, 2 into 3, this is correct. And xy is also there, no? 2 into 3 into x into y. 4 you can write like 2 into y. Plus 6 means 2 into 3. 9y means 3 into y. Minus, that will be minus only, no? Now first you choose what are the common factors, you round up. 2 is common. Y is common. So 2y I took common. What else is left? 3x. Symbol is minus here, so I write minus. Here 2. Again in these two, 3 is common. 3 you take. What else is left? 2 minus 3y. Y. Now you can see that these are not common. So what to do? You have to change the terms. Order you have to change. Okay na? You did not take this problem. You try it again. Correct only, sir. Now, what can you do? You take whatever is common, you take it out. 2y into
3x minus
2 plus 3 you take common.
3
2 minus 3x.
x.
Now this is 3x minus 2, this is 2 minus 3x.
Right.
Correct? Means the terms are in opposite sign. Here plus 3x, it became minus 3x, minus 2 became plus 2. So what do I do here is 3x minus 2, I leave it like this, and this plus sign I make it minus 3 into, now this will become minus 2, this minus 3x will become plus 3x. What did I do here? You observe?
3 minus 3
plus 3 I took minus 3 so that these signs will change.
Plus 2
will
minus
become
2
minus 3x plus 3.
3.
So that now I can see common.
2
3x
3x
minus 2 times
2y minus 3.
okay, that's how we deal with it.
విషయం చాలా కష్టం.
Actually first thing is when you start solving this is a simple tactics. When with negative sign, I think some of you are having what to do, like
2y 3x minus 2.
the second problem. What is given? You read that problem.
6xy
One of you. Yeah.
6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x
Plus 6,
plus 6 minus 9x.
9x. Right? This is what you have. Now first thing is 6 I can write like 2 into 3 into xy is x into y. Minus 4 I can write like 2 into 2 into y plus 6 is 2 into 3
3 into 3
into x.
into x.
Correct?
Correct.
Now, as usual, you identify common terms. What is common?
2, sir.
2 is common.
Y is common. 3 is
Okay. First, you check these two. 2 is common, y is common. You write these two.
2y.
2y. What else is
3x.
left here? 3x.
x.
Minus symbol is there, so minus.
Minus.
Here, if it is plus, we write plus. If it is minus, we write minus.
Minus
2.
bracket
Plus, here plus is there, so plus. Here again, 3 is
3
common.
common
2 minus 3x. Now, if you write like this, you can see that these terms are
same.
are they same? You observe this is plus 3x minus 2. Here this is plus 2 minus 3x. You can see that this is plus 3x. Here it is minus 3x. So I want this plus 3x and this is minus 2. So what am I going to do here is, you observe first term I am writing as it is.
3x minus 2.
Okay. And now this is plus 3. So I make it minus 3. So that what happens, this minus I took common. So then it becomes minus 2 plus 3x. Because I took minus common, it became plus 2 became minus 2 and minus 3x became plus 3x. Now you see minus into minus plus. minus into plus minus, the terms are the same. Now you can see this is 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2. Why did I do like this? Because I want 3x minus 2. Now you take this, this is 3x minus 2, no, plus 3x minus 2. You take it common.
3x minus 2
Times 2y minus 3. Okay? When there is a negative sign, this is the way in which we can solve the problems. You try the next one. Next problem you try. Next one is with plus only. You can try that.
second plus solve this 5b plus 3 2 by the 10 2 into 5 point 5 into 2 0 plus 2 a into plus 2 into 3 into b plus 5 into 5 b plus 3
Which two terms are to be grouped? You check. First you check.
2 into 5 sorry 2a 5 to 2 into 5 into b
Huh? 5b plus plus is there in between.
5 into b 3
Good. Plus what is common in these two?
3
So into 1 into 1. For both you write.
into 1
Here also into 1. 5 into b into 1. So 1 is common in both. So 1 into
2 by 3
5b plus 3. Now you can see 5b plus 3 is common in both.
5b plus 3
What happened, man? 5b is 5 into b only, no? 5 into 1 into b. 3 is 3 into 1.
3 into 1
2a
5 into 1 into b, 3 is 3 into 1. So you have only one common in these two. So plus 1 into, you write that. Very good, correct. This is correct. Good. You try the next one.
2 is equal to bracket
Yeah. Here you see 1 I took common. So what is the common factor here and here? 1. Then what is left? 5b plus 3. Again you can see 5b plus 3 is common. You take it common. Plus 3 into 2a plus 1. That's it.
small plus
both are common on 2
2 is common. You take it out. What is left here?
5 and 2
This is 5.
into
This is
a
a.
this is b
B plus
3
3.
so
3
3 add cheyala
2 into 3. No, you see 10 AB means 2 into 5 into A into B. 6A means 2 into 3 into A. Now what is common in these two? 2 is common, A is common. 2A you take common, what is left? 5B
2
plus
3
3. Here 5B is common, here 3 is common. Like that you take the next two terms.
x plus 1
You completed? So 5b plus 3 into 2a. Here you see 5b plus 3 means we can write like 5b plus 3 into 1. 5b plus 3 you took common. So 2a plus 1. Here you can imagine it like this. 1 is common in both. Okay, na? Right. Okay, here and here 1 is common, no? So 1 into 5b plus 3. Again you can see 5b plus 3 is common. What is left? 2a plus 1. That's over.
X into x into x plus x into
Right.
x.
Okay students. So today we discussed about factorization of algebraic expressions by grouping. Okay. We will discuss some other topic in our next class. That's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.